Hello guys, my name is Stefan Lutzkanov and I would like to discuss with you a topic which at the moment is quite a discussion between coaches, at least in Europe, and this is about finger power and the rotations. I will express my opinion, and first I will start with similar what we discussed already about the smash, the kinetic chain and movement. Now, my philosophy, what I follow, and the system that I have developed, it stays behind a few topics, a few methods that are very important to understand. The first one is how do we teach strokes. I will say it very simply on a very foundational level, what we call first step of the foundation level, is that I believe every stroke has to have a movement, so what we call the kinetic chain, and we have of course to have a movement, time of impact and follow through. Now of course, when we talk about small kids, the first thing is that we want to create back swings and the movement. There is many reasons why this is very important. This is not the topic of the video. I will post most and we will discuss this. Now, when we have this movement and we have estimated time of impact, what we call the estimated time of impact, we can also place the foot correctly, and therefore we will have a movement, stroke, follow through, and then more likely we'll go back if it's the net corner. I didn't talk about the grip. I've already discussed this at the top. At the moment I'm using a normal backhand grip, a little bit slightly rotated towards the fry pan situation. That's also not the discussion. The main point is that I will have a kinetic chain, I'll have a time of impact, I'll have stepping, I'll have follow through with the specific grip. Now, many times when we teach small kids, my opinion is that we should create a very clear forearm rotations, as this is a very important in every single stroke in badminton. This is biomechanically proved. That means if I'm at the net, in this situation, I have my time of impact somewhere here, I want to create a very nice rotation where the racket lies on my thumb and I'm pushing and rotating, so I'm making my forearm rotation. I do not shift the grip, I do not change the grip during the stroke in any way. Neither I produce a rotation of the racket through my fingers. Neither I have a rotation and squeezing, which many times we define as a finger power. Now, if you imagine one kid already can do this stroke, can open, stroke, hit very easily. I do not have any finger power. I don't have rotation of the grip, I don't have squeezing, maybe a little bit at the end. Now, if I teach the same kid since the beginning without proper forearm rotations, and I would like to have a very loose grip, same as I want to have in the rotation, but then I want to have a rotation of the racket through my fingers. What normally will happen is that the kid will start mistaking the rotation of the racket, of the forearm, with a rotation through the fingers. If we go this one step further, we add the fingers as an extra joint before the head of the racket. This will improve the kinetic chain on a top level. So let's say this kid becomes very, very good badminton player in the future. He wants to optimize the swings and the control at the end and really control fast shuttles, like example, or have a lot more feelings at the net and create more situations. This finger power would be very great to have on the top as an extra joint of the fingers. But as a kid who is a small kid and we want to lay a foundation, in my opinion, if we start teaching the finger power too early without having the proper movement, kinetic chain, rotation, time of impact, stepping, control of the follow through, control of the backswing for the lift straight or the lift cross, then we will create a confusion in the kid. And I would normally always add this extra joint of the fingers at the end when all of that is already there and there is a very nice strokes, very nice control. When I want to start optimizing the swings and I want to start controlling the back swings, then of course if I want to have a straight lift or fancy lift, I have the starting position backswing, time of impact, and I want to have it in the very short, so I want to shorten the backswing and I want to optimize the backswing. Then the finger power can be a really great way to control the shuttle, to make the person and the kid understand where is the corner, how to place that shadow perfectly in the corner, how to make the trajectory perfectly correct. There are a lot of topics which we can discuss about that finger power and finger control of the racket, because it's not only about the power and squeezing. A finger control and finger power is a lot about controlling what happens when you hit the shadow. And that's a topic that I don't hear many coaches talking about. Like example, when the shadow comes in and I have a pure rotation, I'll have a follow of the trajectory very well. If I don't have enough time to adapt the backswing, therefore I will have a problem of controlling that in the very last moment, because my backswings will be very short. We do this in advanced and elite level, where there is no time to reach the shadow, especially at the net or in the defense, and you want to control that as perfectly as possible. So there you adapt the backswing and adapt the stroke, or adapt the grip towards the time of impact and during the stroke, so you can achieve a perfect line or perfect cross or perfect flat stroke or high stroke and all that stuff. And this will become very efficient as a finger control and a finger power. But as I said, it's a matter of opinion, it's a matter of philosophy. I have no biomechanical or scientific proof that stays behind why should you not do this first. Maybe you can succeed it. My experience shows that I would always start with the rotation, because as early coach and young coach, I have also taught finger power way earlier than I think right now it should be taught. So I hope that could provoke a good discussion. I'll post a little bit more videos about rotation, starting position at the net and all the difference. And I hope there is a great year coming ahead. Thank you.